This show has got more class than your sister's ass on prom night after the football team get done with it. Welcome back to the commission, boys and girls.
Oh my God. Turn around.
Hi, Sam.
It says scheduled. Are we live right now?
Yeah.
On my thing, it says scheduled.
No, we're live according to my thing. Hi, Sam. What?
Keenan.
What?
Hey, if we're live, you guys in the chat, say something. Tell us we're live.
It says we're live on my end.
Not with me, bro.
I can't do this right now.
And yes, guys, we got the bingo round out of the way early. Thank you, Johnny, because seriously. Oh, now it just switched to live. Now it says the broadcast is live. Freaking StreamYard.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Sorry. Of course, Sam decides to come in and ask for help with her homework after I've already been home for a half hour, and she had plenty of time to say something before we went live.
We got the Sam bingo out of the way early.
Plenty of time to get it done. She just didn't. What's going on? What's going on? How the hell is everybody doing tonight? All right, so I'm going to glitch out here for a moment because my internet sucks. So I'm going to have to make a switch right now.
Tech support. Can. Man, we're killing them both early, aren't we? This is awesome.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's better.
I remember, brother.
There we go. That's better. StreamYard doesn't like anybody, goddammit. And it doesn't like any external fucking shit at all. Like, you know how many few Internet Explorers actually work with StreamYard? It's quite a pain in the fucking ass, to be honest with you. What's going on, Snapperhead? How's anybody doing tonight? I was told I'm a little bit too profane, and I really didn't give a fuck. But if I bother anybody, by all means,
yeah,
go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Have fun. Nobody forces you to be here and listen to my foul-mouthed fucking self. I'm not putting a gun in nobody's head. Relax. But what is going on? Old man, you're still here. Congratulations. How the hell are you?
Right? Tired, but I'm here. Another week in the books. Almost. Yay!
And, there's no Dan. We're not paying him enough, guys. We can't compete with that other shitty show money that he does. So we only get him every once in a while.
His people contacted our people, and his rider went up. So yeah.
Yeah. His marker is
Dan.
Can't
right
do
there,
it.
Dan.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
You're out there peeping somewhere, Dan. Right there.
He wants 10,000 a word. I can't swing that shit.
I know there's only some money I can get from Cremo, so sorry.
Yeah, all this fucking affiliate money I got rolling in. Oh wait, I don't have any of those anymore.
I know, right? Sucks to be you, Joe. Huh? Sucks to be you.
I don't have any of those anymore.
Yeah, Johnny, you eat like a toddler, dude. I saw you packing for work. 3 Oreos, only 3.
Just 3, no more, no less. Damn it, no more, no less. Okay.
Right.
Hey, hope everyone is well. What's going on? Well, I hope everybody's having a great week. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Last week, unfortunately, my mouth looked like I had just gotten my ass whipped by about 15 fucking people. It was swollen as hell. I was in bad shape. So it was unfortunate. I hate missing the show because I feel like every time we miss a week, we lose some momentum. And then we have to spend the next 2 weeks rebuilding it again and reminding everybody it's funny and to be here to watch. And then I wind up missing a week again.
Gee, Lou, that's why I said he eats like a toddler. Fruit snacks, chip, Pop-Tarts, candy. That's why I said he eats like a toddler.
Johnny's lunchbox looked exactly like my daughter's lunchbox when she was in 5th grade. Almost identical to it. So
Johnny's making adult Lunchables, man. I'm wondering when he's sneaking in the booze,
No, you can't sneak. Johnny doesn't seem like a sneak booze on the job kind of guy. I don't get those vibes from Johnny.
I get Jeffrey Dahmer vibes, but still.
I didn't say I didn't get those vibes. That's number one. I said I don't get alcohol on the job vibes. What's going on? What up? What up?
What up, Gary Pinner? What up, Steven?
What's going on? What's going on? How the hell is everyone, huh? What the fuck is happening in the NFL, by the way? I just got to. Giants are 3-1. I'm the biggest Giants fan on the fucking planet, and I had us at 0-4 right now. So
I stopped watching after it all got political. I'm just enjoying Seahawk fans suffering, so I'm good.
fucking 3-1. I can't even fucking believe it. Despite the fact that our quarterback couldn't start on your local Pop Warner team, but still,
You still got that same dude you've been railing about for years?
I fucking hate his ass. Yeah, no, the Eagles, as much as I don't like them, the Eagles are playing fucking fantastic football, man. Joe, I'll be at the new Giant Stadium New Year's Day for the game. Nice,
Why?
bro. New Year's Day? Who they playing?
Probably Arizona.
I would guess that's probably why he's going. Something to that effect, right? It's got to be a team he actually wants to watch.
Yeah.
Nobody goes out of their way to go watch Daniel Jones play fucking quarterback. That much I know.
Nobody really wants to go to Giant Stadium, period. So.
What? The new Giant Stadium is gorgeous.
Oh, please.
Eat a dick. It's fantastic.
Ah, there you go. Colts and Giants gift for his wife.
Ah, okay. See, now it makes more sense. There you go.
Racking up the points, G. Lou. There you go. There you go.
That makes more sense. The Colts are playing right now. It was 6-6 the last time I checked, but I have no idea.
Wipe clean right before the new year. Getting them honeydew points. I see.
Hey, man, happy wife, happy life. Not that I know shit about that. I was never able to keep any of them happy.
That's
Wives, girlfriends, none of it.
dude, that fucking line out of that 70s show when Red looked at Eric and went, "What rhymes with happy husband? Nothing. Get used to it."
Giants Jet Stadium is on my bucket list anyways. It is Giant Stadium, and when they're not there, it's just called the Meadowlands. It is never called Jet Stadium. Ever. Fucking
Take up the 50
freeloading
go find
sons of
Hoffman.
bitches. This Thursday is a hard one to watch. Every Thursday game has been hard to watch. They've all been boring as hell. It's not the NFL's fault. They tried to book like rivalries, and they're all terrible. It's all just been horrible so far. Happy spouse takes off the blouse. Duh. They're never happy, Joe. Don't worry. Well, at least I know I wasn't doing too many things wrong. You know. Da-da-da-da-da. Sounds like a baseball. Yeah. No. So it's been an interesting couple weeks, though, hasn't it? Like, there's been a lot going on in our little beard world. They had didn't Alley Cat just do a launch or something like that?
Yeah, they did what? Scarecrow and Dark Crow? Something like that?
So from what I understand, Scarecrow is the original Scarecrow, correct?
Yeah.
Right? And then Dark Crow is like a twist on that.
Yeah, Gary
he was
took
bringing
dark, dank, and mysterious, and, just, yeah.
So he's bringing back an old favorite, which is always a good move because the Scarecrow was a favorite with a lot of people. And then he brought in a twist on a favorite, which is cool. You know what I mean?
And it was really limited. Really, I think maybe 30 people tops got it. Really limited.
Yeah. I always get asked, like, hey, did you get this limited? No, I didn't, because I'm the last person to know something's going up that's limited. I promise you. I'm the last person that finds out. And then I go, oh, look, it's limited. Let me go grab. Oh, wait, it was limited 3 days ago. Right. It's gone. It's sold out. Got it.
Yeah, like she was saying, Scarecrow was a one-day deal.
Right, yeah. I never did get to try Scarecrow. If it's the original, just the original Scarecrow with the new blend, the original Scarecrow was one that I always got compliments on when I wore it. Always. It's one of the few oils I actually completely finished. That and the original Poe as well. I finished that one off too. So the original Scarecrow was one I got a lot of compliments on.
Poe became Nevermore really quick. I had to pick that up. Poe with Gary's new blend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You know? What the fuck else happened this week? Positive stuff first. Positive stuff first. Good things.
Sam
Good
C
things.
whipping Dan's ass in pickleball.
Oh, yeah. And then we have the first advent calendar of the beard world, which I was like, that's like every man-child's fucking weird wish.
Yeah, but Eric with an A sitting there in his onesie, that was creepy. Sorry, that was creepy.
I think you're just hating because he had a onesie and you don't.
Okay, well, maybe.
I think you're just hating because he was sitting there in his Petey pajamas and you don't have any. That man looked comfortable. He looked like a kid on Christmas morning, and he had an advent calendar full of beard products. That's pretty cool. Like that's listen, you can call it.
Looks legit, man.
Well, look, you can call it a marketing gimmick or a ploy or whatever. Somebody was like, "Oh, it's just there to drive up sales." No fucking shit. Like, wait a minute. You're saying a company wants to make money? Get the fuck out of here. What? Really? Who would have thought that the company wanted to make money? Jesus Christ.
Dear God, every company should go bankrupt, right? They should just come out and just give away $100,000 with every sale you order, you know. Unreal.
You know? So I thought that was pretty cool, though. I thought it was a different idea. Went outside the box. Black Rebel just dropped the Beetlejuice. I missed that one, too. I'm so behind on everything, man.
I heard that Beetlejuice is vastly different than the original one.
Really?
So I didn't get the original, but a lot of people are saying it's so different.
I love the original one. The original was actually one of the first limiteds that Pedro ever sent me to review. It was one of the first times Pedro ever hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm going to send you this to review." I was like, "Wait, who are you talking to?" I was like, "You know, me?" Like, because it was like me, then it was Ken, then it was Dan, then it was like all the bigger guys that knew what they were doing. And then he sent it to me. And I was like, huh, that can't be because he likes my content. He just has to like me. That's what it is. Me and him are friends.
Now, you know how like certain companies have to hire certain people to meet a quota? You're in that quota with Pedro, Joe.
I'm not usually a huge fall scent guy, but I checked out Damn Yankee re-release of Bountiful.
Yeah, Bountiful's good. Bountiful is really good.
Get off that. Okay. Listen, man, I love the fall. I love the fall scent profiles. I really do. I have what I call a buyer's shy trigger. Like I'm so hesitant to actually hit that button and spend money on myself. You know, like if Sam was like, "Hey, I want a beard oil," fine, boop, order, done. There you go. But actually order myself something, it fucking takes forever to get those things done. It really does.
Bob Ross, and I can even vouch people. He placed an order recently for product that I offered to give him for free. His damn Italian pride wouldn't let him get a freebie.
There wasn't any need. I said I was going to buy it when I got the time to, and I did.
Yeah, offered to give it to you for free.
No, well, now what you can do is you can give it to somebody who, hasn't tried it yet for free.
Oh, it already went out the door when you told me what I could do with it a while ago. So,
speaking of the button, hit the thumbs up button. He said it, not me, so therefore, it's okay. I'm trying to think, like, that stream that Brian and Beard Times with Scott did, the Fall Extravaganza.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did they get a lot of fucking product in. Like,
they always do, dude.
Yeah, but this was, even for them, this was an extreme amount of fall scent profiles and shit like that. Like, there was a lot. Like, it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, they always get a lot for the Fall Extravaganza. Always.
Like, it was pretty impressive.
I'm jealous, but I'm jealous, so yeah.
Not that I'm jealous, but I'm jealous. Hey, not that you're an asshole, but, you're an asshole.
Yeah, look who I shared the screen with on a regular basis.
Costco sells. I'd love to see some really good craft breweries doing it with 16-ounce cans. They do well with that live. They do. And listen, it's refreshing to see some of those lives still kind of happening. You know what I mean? I miss the days when there were lives happening all the time and we were all having a good time. And, there could be the dumbest fucking live stream going on the planet. Who cares though? It's just all of us in there chopping it up and having a good time. You know what I mean? So I
Pre
miss
my
those days.
motivation way days.
Joe, I love you, bro, but if somebody's gonna give me something for free, I'm not gonna pass on it unless it's fecal matter or something worse. So, okay, if you're my friend and you know this,
Here we go.
attempting to do something nice for me or give me something is almost like asking me if I want to, if like to fight. Like,
No. I got a better way to put it. Asking to give Joe something for free is asking to have sex with his mom. It's going to end violently. It's going to end bad with a lot of beep, 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 beep. You beep, 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 beep. That's how it goes.
look, in my history, what my time on this earth has told me is that when people do something nice for you, a lot of times, more than not, it is so that later on in life, when they spit in your face and treat you like shit, they can hold said nice thing over your head and be like, yeah, well, you can't get mad at me though. Look what I just did for you. And yeah, so it does make me hesitate to accept nice things, you know? And
Ah!
hey, look at that. I guess the check cleared. There he is.
Right?
I guess the fucking check cleared. Dan's here.
Dan got my Cremo money. Cool.
What's going on, man? You look tired, bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
That farm life, man, it'll kill you.
I'd still be out there going, but we broke a PTO shaft on our auger, and we just said fuck it for the night.
That sounds like a bad thing. So
it is, Richard, man. It's just I'm not like singling anyone out. I'm just saying it's something that I've experienced in my life and something that I don't want to experience anymore. So I'm hesitant to allow people to help me or to accept others' help. And it usually ends with me calling somebody an asshole. So
at a minimum. Johnny, you had to do it, didn't you? Didn't you, Johnny?
Oh, I hardly knew her. Joe, Chris, never do that to you, Joe. Holy mangled Batman, it's Nibs. Joe, did you grab Cargan when it was a No, I didn't, man. I haven't grabbed anything from Pedro recently. I haven't because my Rebel is it's a bit ridiculous at the moment. I gotta finish off a couple and then I'll bring in some new stuff. It's getting a little bit out of hand. So spend that money somewhere else for now. That's all.
Bob Ross, no comment. We're not testifying. No comment.
What's this about a shaft and an after? Oh, you know. All right. So we posted a link this week, and you guys clicked. People clicked. And I don't even have to go on my pipe bomb rant because there were questions in the links that allow me to go on my rant when the time is right.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
So, yeah. Cool.
Oh, damn.
There's
Buckle
a lot
up,
of
grab
questions.
your butt cheeks. It's about to be a bumpy ride.
I got to find the starting point again. Damn it. All right. First one, kind of odd, but hey, whatever. What's your worst personality trait? The one I just said. I don't trust anybody. Is that a personality trait? I don't trust anybody, unfortunately. I wish I could say differently, but I don't. And I expect the worst in every situation.
Yes, he does.
Every situation in life, I walk into it preparing for the absolute worst to happen. And then if it doesn't, hey, that's cool.
Yes, he does.
So I guess that would be mine.
I give too many second chances where I should cut people off. I give way too many.
Dan's going to say...
Yeah, that's it. I'm taking answers from you. I can't do that because you patented that. So
I give my honest opinion whether you want to hear it or not.
Not a bad personality trait.
To a lot of people, it is.
Not to me. It's respectable.
I think everybody on this fucking all three up here are guilty of what Dan just said. Very rarely does anybody on this screen pacify or simplify or nicify their opinion for others. We're about as subtle as a fucking sledgehammer up here.
Hey, don't make fun of little Dan. Don't make fun of little Dan.
I'm not making fun of Dan's had a rough day.
That fucking go.
No, you put it on a live, dude. It's on the internet. It's forever.
Hey, when I say little Dan, it's in comparison to my entire body, okay?
Okay.
Just one show. I want to not have a talk about Dan's junk. Just one. Just one. That's all. There's one show, but maybe that's too much to ask for. Anybody got any personal? Anybody? Whoa. I'm a parent. Oh, Ellie,
you're awesome. Knock it off.
Ellie, we disagree very vehemently, and we love you. So,
all those things make you a great person, Ellie. Come on now.
All right, tell me a funny joke. I got an offensive joke, but it's a great one. So, and I stole it. I stole it from a movie. I'm just gonna be dead honest about that one. But it's still one of my favorite jokes of all time. So, I know I'm gonna piss somebody off here, but that's all right.
What a shock.
A white guy, a black guy, and a Spanish guy meet a genie. The genie says, I will grant each one of you one wish each. So he says to the Spanish man, what would be your one wish? He said, I want all my people to be happy, free, wealthy, and back living at home in Spain, in our home country, and happy and free and wealthy. So the genie says, poof, and they're all back to Spain. So he looks at the black guy and he says, what's your wish? And he said, I want all my people to be back in their homeland and happy and free and wealthy and everybody's in a great place. So the genie says,
from the air in 3, 2, 1.
The genie says, poof, and they're all back and they're happy. So the genie goes to the white guy and says, what would your one wish be? And the white guy says, so you mean to tell me that all the Spanish and the black people are gone? The genie says, yeah. He goes, I'll have a Coke.
Yeah.
You kind of pussified that joke there at the end.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That came from a mob movie.
No, I didn't.
Hold on.
There were two specific words that were used in that joke.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah. There are words I left out. I had to. I'll say certain things, but there are things I won't.
What mob movie was that from?
It wasn't from a mob movie. It was from Boondock Saints.
Thank you. That's a fucking mob movie. Kiss my ass.
What does a blind gynecologist do? Follow the snow?
Scratch and sniff.
Okay. Does anybody else have a joke they'd like to tell?
Yeah. Joe was dating somebody. I'm good.
He reads lips. That's... They're blind. Not deaf, James. I think you messed that up. He's like, I got it. And Aldemir loved it. How does a deaf gyno do his job? He reads lips. They're all saying he reads. It was the deaf one. See, he wasn't blind. Deaf. He got him confused. He got the disabilities mixed up. He's got to be deaf. I mean, unless he's Braille reading lips. Yeah. He's Braille, maybe? Well,
the only one I can think off the top of my head. Guy walks up to his wife. He says, honey, what would you do if we won the lottery? She looks at him and says, I'd probably take half of it and leave you. So he says, really?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I won 10. Here's 5. Pack your shit and get the fuck out.
See, that's why Joe's thing was bothering me earlier, because I couldn't place the movie, but it's like I remember Ron Jeremy. You had the big mob boss eating a sandwich. Yeah.
Rocco.
Yeah, and Rocco, the funny man.
One of the greatest characters ever written in a fucking movie. The funny man. Oh, God, I love that movie.
Dude, when he sprayed the cat all over the wall, one of the best scenes in Boondock Saints. You think she'll notice? The cat's cherry pie all over the wall.
Where's my cat? I killed your cat, bitch. I thought it was a good end to our relationship.
I love that.
You know what? I will blow my own fucking brains out if you can tell me the name of that cat. You're precious what? And then when she gets the name right, he's like, what color was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was on today. That's why I was thinking about it, honestly.
Great fucking movie. Especially that deleted scene when the boy's mom calls him from Ireland and they want to know who was born first. And she sits and she goes, the one with the bigger cock, and starts laughing and hangs the phone up.
Oh, man. Please give me a pickup line that always works. Yeah, I'm single, so my pickup lines ain't working these days, bro.
I don't even know how I got my better half, so yeah, no.
They have antibodies, of course, only from Corey.
It's a Bob Ross joke, come on.
Only from Corey, dude. What did the nurse say when she found the rectal thermometer in her pocket? Aha, here's my pen. Jesus. Dan, do you have a pickup line that always works?
Hey there, good looking. I'm really jealous of your heart right now. Why is that? Because it's pounding inside of you and I'm not.
That's a good one, actually. That's a good one.
And you know,
I haven't heard that one.
Is I know you've used that before, and somehow it's worked. That's what pisses me off. It's so cheesy and so lame, and you got laid because.
Hey, baby, you fart with that ass? Never works 100% of the time.
God.
One of my incredibly corny ways to try and get women to like me is I love to send them corny pickup lines. I do. I just send them the corniest shit that I can possibly fucking come up with. So, and believe it or not, listen, if you're not good looking, which I'm not, if you're not skinny, which I'm not, you don't have money, I don't, and you're not chiseled out of fucking granite, I'm not. The best way to a woman's heart is making her laugh. I promise you.
Joe, you describing yourself is kind of pathetic. I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not this, I'm not that. Do we need to put you on display in a circus tent and charge like $5 to see the guy in the cage?
You think people will pay?
Probably.
I mean, I could always use the extra money, dude. I'm not going to complain, honestly.
Johnny, I know you got a cage somewhere, so we'll talk this out, bro, okay? I know you got a delivery service, Johnny.
My friend said, dang, dude, look at that chick's butt. And I said, yeah, I bet she can sit down excellently.
Exactly. If you're a goofy-looking motherfucker, you better be comical.
Exactly. Make her laugh. That's what I'm saying. It is, or learn to cook. Yeah, that I'm good at that too. I'm good at both of those things. I can make them laugh and I can cook. So
why do I think that was an Aaron Rodgers question? That's all I'm asking.
No, Aaron Rodgers' question is coming. So is Daniel Jones good? There's the Aaron Rodgers question.
Yeah, there's.
They are 3-1. What's your prediction for Sunday versus the Packers? Okay, no, Daniel Jones is not good. The Giants are 3-1, despite the fact that our quarterback would get benched for a fucking fifth grader right now. They're 3-1 because Dable's fantastic as a coach. Saquon's having the best season he's ever had since his rookie season, and the defense is playing fantastic football. And Graham Gano has been amazing. You don't know how good a kicker is till you need him, basically, to be your entire offensive firepower. The Packer game is in London, and when it's in London, anything fucking goes, okay, because people are fucking jet lagged and tired and nobody wants to be there. So fucking anything's possible in those games. But two really good defenses, two not so good offenses at the moment. I'm always going to bank on the better quarterback in those situations. And Rodgers is by far the better quarterback in this situation. So, although I don't want to say it, I'm going to go ahead and say that Green Bay should win this game, but it wouldn't shock me if we pull it off.
Now, Ken, I see you just came in, so hang tight, bro. This is what's going to go on Sunday. Two people are going to play each other. Ken and Joe are going to talk a lot of shit. One team's going to win, one team's going to lose. Period.
And then I'm still going to talk shit when my team loses.
8-bit, how you doing, Sean?
What's going on, Sean?
That is that. Just saying. I will still talk shit. Okay? But, yeah. If I had to make a guess right now, this very second, again, I wouldn't be shocked if we pull it off. I think it's going to come down to the quarterback making a play at some point. And if I had to bank on a quarterback, I'm going to bet on Aaron Rodgers before I bet on Daniel fucking Jones. So if it comes down to that, I'm going to go ahead and say that Green Bay pulls this one off. But it'll be a close game, I think. What are y'all doing this weekend? I don't fucking know. Nothing.
Hiding from my kids.
Nothing. Oh, wait, now I'm lying. I'm going to go be a nerd. I got a Flesh and Blood tournament tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'm going to go be a nerd.
You're working to paint some miniatures, hide from my kids, and not even care what goes on.
I'm going to be a nerd.
I'll be in a tractor.
I'll text you Sunday morning, Joe. Your team sucks. Thank you. Really.
See, now that's a brother. He's going to text you before the game, fuck you. During the game, fuck you. And after the game, fuck you.
He better pray to God his team doesn't lose to us. Because if Aaron Rodgers loses to Daniel Jones, I'll never let him live that shit down.
Ken, you guys better win. We can't have Joe happy. We just can't. The gypsy curse has got to do something.
Rodgers looks like he's in retirement mode, honestly. He looks like he's just out there kind of playing football, if that makes sense. Not really too concerned about the outcome of things, but just letting it sling and having fun. I'll turn my phone off. That's because Ken knows how much of an asshole I can be. Yes, sweetheart.
She wants ice cream.
No, she already had something. There's a chance she misses me from time to time.
No.
Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva. Who you got? God, I hope Anderson Silva. I gotta go with Anderson, even though Jake Paul is a much better boxer than people give him credit for, and he hits relatively hard. Anderson is in my opinion, Anderson Silva is the greatest MMA fighter of all time. And even though he's almost fucking 50, I still think he takes Jake Paul out.
I think Jake Paul wins it because they paid Anderson Silva to throw it.
And that's exactly why I don't give a fuck about it.
Paul's the draw. That's all I'm going to say is Paul's the draw.
I don't know,
There's
man.
too much controversy around the last couple of fights he tried to schedule with people. That one that basically came out and said there were so many different stipulations to the contract and all that shit.
He definitely stacks the deck in his favor, without question. That's why him and Mayweather hasn't happened, because he wants Mayweather to sign a contract saying that Floyd can come in at whatever weight he wants, and Jake Paul can come in at least 180 pounds. Floyd's never been bigger than 154 pounds.
Well,
so basically, Jake Paul wants to guarantee he's got at least a 20 to 30 pound weight advantage on him. So, yeah, he definitely stacks the deck in his favor.
I mean, I'll give Paul credit. He looked good in his WWE debut, but yeah.
That's Logan Paul.
Whatever. They're all the same.
Why that Paul guy picking on old people? That is the one thing here. Like, he is, like, listen, Anderson's a real fighter. That much I'll say, like a legitimate top-tier striker. And he was really that when he was in his prime. Like, people forget, he is almost fucking 50 here, boys and girls, okay? Reflexes have slowed a bit, you know what I mean? But I ain't paying for it.
It'll be on YouTube the next day. Who gives a fuck?
It'll be on YouTube 5 minutes
after.
after. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 minutes after the fight ends, it'll be up.
They did it.
And
with
if you
Ric
go on
Flair.
TikTok, and just keep scrolling, somebody will be live streaming it. And when they get stopped to scroll on, somebody else will be doing it. Like, here you go. Here's if you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would your family and friends assume you did?
Murder.
Killed my son.
My daughter just said murder.
I can
So
see
there
it.
you go.
We're all three guilty of that.
My daughter just said murder. That's all. She's like, I would think murder. Murder.
Yeah.
My brother and I just had that conversation earlier today. We were talking, and he said, if you could get away with it, you were guaranteed not to get caught. Would you kill somebody? And without missing a beat, I said, oh, fuck yes, I would. And he just laughed at me. And he's like, what? You didn't even miss a beat. I'm like,
hey,
no.
I'm off your list. I'm not married to the trophy wife anymore, so I'm good.
I have always said it's a very me and my friend always joked around saying just one bullet a day. That's all I want. One bullet, one per day that I can use at my own discretion for whatever I want without getting in trouble. But that would actually be a horrible thing. There'd be a lot of people just disappearing in life.
Well, it is New Jersey, so not like
One
that
per
hasn't
day.
happened before.
One per day. Crimes against nature.
Ken, no, don't. No. Buddy.
But no, I was going to go with the stereotypical Jersey answer. It would be, he better not fucking talk. That would, if my friend saw me up there, yeah. Something to that effect. He better not fucking talk. Don't witness anything. Witnesses don't live long.
I didn't see nothing.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
He's saying, okay, this must be a good one coming up.
I'm trying to see where I want to go from here. All right, fine. This one's directly at me, by the way.
All right.
Okay. I love you. Sweet dreams. Good night. Now that you have finally tried Alley Cat, does it suck like I said?
Hi,
So I'm
Drew.
gonna- yeah,
Hi,
I
Drew.
mean, that's you kind of gave yourself away on that one, sir. No, I cannot tell you that it sucks. I would be lying to you. I don't have a full breakdown of the product yet, if that makes sense, because I haven't actually sat down and really hashed out everything. But here's what I can say: his wash is one of the better ones I've ever used. Like, it's quickly moved into my top 5. His butter is quite fantastic. The oil I've had hit and miss results with, kind of, but I also think that kind of has an effect on the weather around here right now and my schedule at the moment. So the oil's been kind of hit or miss with me, but the scent profile for 1981 is fantastic. The butter is really, really, really good. And like I said, the wash is really good too.
Now, Joe, let me push your button one little bit. Compare it to his old butter.
Which one?
Compare Alley Cat to Chesapeake. His poured
Which
butter.
butter?
His poured butter, not Vitality. Vitality is in a world by itself, but his old poured butter.
What up, Emo?
Emo, my
I don't-
favorite sexual chocolate you.
I don't think there is a comparison between the two. No offense to
They're lightly
Gary and what he did
different.
back then, because
They're
I did use
lightly
his old butter, and I didn't have an issue with his old butter. However, you cannot compare what he's doing right now to what that old butter. There's really no comparison.
Mark Brown, I got to give you that. I really thought I'd miss my Vitality, and then I've been trying Alley Cat's. Well, I got them all. Well, I should say the launch box. His new butter has made me forget about Vitality. It really
So
has.
I'm sure somebody wanted me to get this product and really get up here and be like, it sucks, it's this, it's that. But I can't. I can't do any of those things. And
Emo
one of the
can't
things that I
with
will
you, baby.
always give a company credit for is when they sign up for a break it down thing, like an Afterpay or a Sezzle or something like. I always give companies credit for that stuff because it allows a lot of us to make purchases. Not that we don't have the money to make them in the first place, but it allows it to be an easier purchase because we can break it up into 4 payments rather than having to drop like 70, $80 in that moment. So,
And Ken, I agree with you. It's okay to
right,
say you don't like a company. It's perfectly okay. I've said
right.
I don't like certain companies. I don't like certain products. I don't like certain things. There's just some people in this universe, not mentioning their names, Drew, who always thinks they're perfect.
No, you can't say that, Ken. That's too true. Listen, again, I have gotten things from my favorite company, who everybody knows, that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like I've gotten things from companies I can't stand, and all of a sudden I was like, damn, this is pretty good though. Like, so not everything's a hit, not everything's a miss, not everything's great, not everything's bad. Like, it is what it is, man. If you don't like a company, that's cool. You know what I mean? Go do your thing. There's plenty of other companies out there to go buy from and go support. Nobody's telling anybody who they have to spend money with. Like, relax.
Thank you. Spend your money
Not
where
a
you
big
want.
deal. Jesus Christ. Shut up. It's like, I mean, honestly, it's validation. That's what it is. Somebody is looking to get validated here and wants everybody else to stand there and scream how much this sucks. That way they can be like, see, I'm the only one telling the truth. Bro, you're telling your truth, and that's cool. If you really didn't like the product, fine.
Ken. Ken wins the night.
I said that. I actually have been posting that, and asked Chris. I literally have called everyone that's happened recently, and I've said, hey, so and so's things are down, quiet, not much happening right now. You're gonna kick up some shit and start some drama. Something's gonna happen because gets everybody talking. That's it. It's Listen, TMZ exists. Why? Because drama sells. Okay? The tabloids, all those things. Why do cameramen and media people put themselves literally in harm's way to try and get a snapshot of somebody in a risque situation? Because it sells. Anything that's drama related attracts people in and makes them come watch. That's simple. So as long as there's human beings, they're going to try and take advantage of it. Just the way it works. What's going on, Bruce City? How you doing tonight? And yeah, I know Bruce City's name. I just never use it. I know you guys know I'm not an actual owner in the company, right? I heard Pedro is about to lose his ass over copyright violations.
Wait a minute. About Yo Loot? Who the fuck?
Yeah, I copied and pasted that too. So, I don't know. Talk to him about it, bro. It's got nothing to do. I don't know. Like, I don't own stock in Black Rebel. I just like the company. I like his products, and he could take off if he messaged me tomorrow and said, Joe, I'm stopping all the throwback gimmicks and the pop culture references and all that, and I'm just gonna go to the main line and give names like changing Cash to the Countryman or some shit like that. I still wouldn't give a fuck because the product still works amazingly well on my beard and it makes scent profiles that I like. So I really wouldn't care about that shit. And if you got an issue with the way he does things, again, nobody's forcing you to buy from his company. There's other ones out there. And you can take up the copywriting thing with him. Like, leave me the fuck out of it.
Wait. 2 weeks ago, Pedro was a scam artist.
Yep.
Now he's copyright violations.
Yep.
Some people really need to get something else to do with their life,
It's,
Seriously.
No, they're not. It's just somebody, again, what Ken just said. No, it's just somebody trying to kick up shit. You know what I mean?
Stir that pot.
It's just somebody trying to,
Oh,
How
wait,
long
hey,
into this stream before Chris loses his shit?
I don't know, 5 minutes.
What are we losing our shit about?
Yeah.
I'm in.
And by the way,
I'm always up for it.
we can mark off the Black Rebel off the commission bingo. Got you talking about Black Rebel.
It was a fucking question. That's not fair.
Still happened.
This next question, if you know this community, you know the man behind this question because he's the only person who's oddly nice at all times. Why are you guys so awesome? I just truly think the world of you guys.
Thanks, Bob Ross.
Nope. Nope. And the only reason I know who sent the question is because he sent it to me like he reacted to the story the same way. This is from Copper John. This is from Tyson.
Tyson is awesome.
This is from Tyson. And this
Tyson's
is
amazing.
like it's so him. Like it's just the way he is. Somebody just sent a fucking question to the link. Guys, but every week we go through this, guys. I cannot check the question once I'm on the screen. Like I can't do it.
Did you see Tyson's nose wax thing?
He waxed his nose again?
He was looking really nervous too.
Yeah, he looked a little
He looked shaky. He looked shaky.
I've never done the nose wax, so but yeah, guys, if you're trying to get your questions in, I can't listen. If you have the balls to just have your question be seen by everybody and they know it's you asking it, throw it up in the fucking chat. I don't care. If not, and you really want your question to be seen, you can always private message Chris or Dan real quick. We'll throw it up and we won't fucking tell anybody you sent it if that's the way you want to do it. But I can't check it. The best I can do is I'll put it up next week, guys.
After watching Cousin Joe get stuck on that nose wax Kanashi thing, nope.
There will always being a concerned nutball. Feel like I came in way late. No, you're on time. So there's a question. Given the opportunity for revenge, would you go for it or be the bigger person? You know who I am, right?
You know who all three of us are, right?
You know who you just asked.
There's been times I've been the bigger person and it's really pissed me off. But on the whole, I'm going with my brothers. I'm usually going right for your throat.
Sorry. This is one of those instances. Listen.
This is why I'm friends with Ken. Look at his answer in the chat. I gotta have good people like Ken.
This is where Ken and me, whenever we share a screen, it's very yin and yang because that's a Ken answer. Let it be. My answer is, as Ken is saying,
I don't have the patience for karma.
Yeah, as Ken is saying, let it be. Karma will work it out. I'm in the back getting my baseball bat ready, and Ken's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" But we're gonna let it be. I'm like, no. You said you were gonna let it be. I made no such fucking promises. Okay, no such promises. So you can let it be. I'm gonna put his fucking head into the second row, and let's go.
I'm just saying there is no word in Norse for karma, so Dan's good.
Yep. Karma takes your fucking time.
You be the bigger person, I'll dig the hole.
Exactly.
Unless karma is a car hitting them. If that's the karma, then yep. That's why you're the unofficial Ken. See?
You have violated Ken code.
That's why you're not the official Ken, damn it.
Hey, Richard Crush, it is legit random. He puts up a link. He has no idea who's sending things in.
They are now. I have been 100% honest about this. The NGL link does allow for you to pay for a membership thing where they give you hints who sent it. Now, I've never paid for it, so I don't know if these are actual hints or if they're like
money to pay for it.
The whole screen name. I started this because I just thought it was something cool to do, something different, and it allowed for this, what's happening right now. A lot of interaction with the audience, a lot of give and take, which I always think is cool. I always have a lot of fun with that. And it has turned into a place where people like to drop what they think are controversial or drama questions to try and get a reaction out of folks. And with me, they usually will. But either way, I said from the beginning, I would never, ever, ever not throw a question up, no matter what it was. And there's been times where people have been like, why would you even put that one up? Like, just ignore that shit and move on. Nope. They all go up. Because I want a record because you know who they are. Like, you know who they are. So, just saying. Okay. I'm going to.
Oh, God. He's laughing, so it's an age joke. So here we go.
No, it's not an age joke. Here you go. Is that Tiki 41 guy still the fake My Motivation Way account? What's his problem, anyways? Or what's his
Deidre,
issue,
how you doing?
Hey, Deidre.
Hope your open house went well. I couldn't make it for the free beer. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's still him. What's his issue? Quite simply, if you look back at past and look back at history, he's mad because everybody passed him. There's literally proof to this too. He once was in a chat complaining because he said that he had more subscribers than all these other people, and now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they have more than him. This then bothered him, and it's led to the My Motivation Way, I'm going to guess. However, I have always maintained from the beginning of this, from the very beginning, that while it's one screen name, it's not one person. It's not. I've always maintained there are multiple people who control that account. And you can tell by the change and the way they talk at times and some of the tags and some of the things that they say. There's just things that give away certain individuals at a certain time. But at the end of the day, it is a fake account that is used to talk shit. I could put a fucking egg on my head. Like, really? I feel like I'm arguing with a fucking pre-Ker. Like, seriously. Like he's sitting in his apartment. He's sitting in his apartment. I could already see him with his fucking jean shorts and a tight fucking cardigan because, you know, he's an asshole and that's what assholes wear. And he put the fucking egg over my head and he fucking starts cracking up, man. He's fucking losing it. This is the greatest joke in the history of jokes to him. Because you're a fucking moron.
I still owe you for that. I opened the refrigerator the other day to get eggs, and all I'm hearing is, "He sister's ass. He sister's ass. He sister's ass."
Like, it's just that, but that's what you're dealing with here. Like, that's it. And that's the thing. They resort to things like that because they can't stand on the actual things that they're trying to say. The points they're trying to get across are false. They're lies. They're made up bullshit. So when you can't stand on facts, you then resort to being a fourth grader and attacking people's appearances and things like that because you're frustrated and you can't express yourself with any kind of intelligence or any kind of actual being to make a fucking point. So instead, you put a fucking egg over my face, and somehow to you, it's the funniest thing since fucking George Carlin's first stand-up skit. Like, this is what the fuck we're dealing with here, people. And the scarier part about this is companies fucking put their product in that man's hand. That's the scariest fucking part about that.
Well, what gets me is they were exposed, and if you look very, very carefully at it, there's a certain reviewer out there who likes to talk a bunch of shit about Dan C. Bearded, and miraculously, My Motivation Way, within minutes, starts to talk shit right after this reviewer does. This account has accused people of doing cocaine. This account has accused people of flat out lying, and you can tell because every time they take a deep breath. But I like what they're doing now about putting things in stories. So if you don't catch it, oh well. But it's funny how in this community, things always get around. No matter what you try to do and you try to hide, it gets around.
Put a fucking egg, like an egg. Egg, really? And that's a lot of fucking. this is what a person with a lot of chest hair and
Yeah, and that's what gets me. Chest hair, seriously?
like seriously, like this is what I'm dealing with. This is it. But I shouldn't be too shocked. These are the same people who have attacked my disability and everything else. This is the kind of intelligence you're dealing with. They're fucking morons. Okay? And the bigger thing that disturbs me is that they might all be fucking moronic, but they're loyal to each other, and that's what's scary.
And people defend him. I don't get how people defend that account. I don't get it. You know people out here aren't doing coke. You know Joe's not falsifying everything. My God, they've still got my picture as their freaking profile photo. Grow up.
Yeah, you get any royalties from that?
I wish. I seriously wish.
Like, I don't know. I feel like you should be getting like a cut of his fucking revenue or some shit. I wish this is what I wish, that the person who's running that account one day logs in and forgets that he's running a fake account, and that he goes live and takes a picture or something and it leaks and it shows that he's like 2 feet away from Dan while Dan's driving the tractor. And then karma works out the rest. And by karma, I mean Dan works out the rest. That's all. Dan, I have all the faith in the world in you.
Look, I got Cremo royalty money, dude. I'll pay for the loads you're going to like spray with blood. All right. I'll pay for it.
Best concert you have ever attended?
Metallica Godsmack in Portland.
What kind of angry music have you been to, Dan?
I've been through a lot of angry music. I think Soulfly, Cattle Decapitation, and Municipal Waste at the rave in Milwaukee was fucking amazing, because they couldn't play in the big theater there because they didn't sell enough tickets. So they played in a side bar where the stage was like 3-4 feet off the ground, nothing in front of it. We were right up front. The bassist to Static X was playing with Soulfly, and he fucking hit me on the top of the head with his bass when they were doing a breakdown.
It doesn't surprise me.
It was fucking awesome.
Don't worry about it, Ken. Not your kind of music.
So it's ironic for me. My all-time favorite concert moment was the first Summer Jam I ever went to, because it's the only time I've ever gotten to see Eminem perform. So that one stands out to me. But my favorite concert, the one I ever had the most fun at, wasn't really a concert, I guess. It was more of a show. It was at some little dive bar in Hoboken that has now gotten bigger. But back then it was just a small little dive bar that not many people knew of, that I didn't even want to go to. I got dragged to because my cousin wanted to go and my uncle wouldn't let her go by herself. So my cousin dragged me along, and we were going to see a band that I didn't listen to at the time, but she loved. Korn. Didn't listen to them. She loved them. Nice. And everybody's there and everybody's talking, it's all that. And all of a sudden, the whole fucking room went pitch black. Like, you couldn't see shit. It's pitch fucking black. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Somebody not paid a power bill? Like, you got a professional group here. What's happening? Right? And then a spotlight shines on the microphone. Right? That's it. Just a mic.
Jonathan Davis comes
walking out, stands in front of the mic. Dead silence. Not a single word is happening. He just stands there for a minute. And all of a sudden, he snatches the mic and screams, "Oh!" And the whole fucking place went ape shit. Like, fucking bananas. And it didn't stop for the entire 45 minutes they were playing.
I bet he still
it was just
mic stand.
Complete insanity the whole fucking way. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was the craziest I didn't even know any of the songs at this time. And I had the greatest time of my life, okay? Pure insanity.
You know what's scary, Joe? Ben Taft reminds me a lot of Jonathan Davis, the way he sings. and just his music and everything. An awful lot of corn.
Corn, did they have the juice? Chris's favorite concert was seeing Beethoven live.
Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't judge. The man was phenomenal. What he could do, I'm just saying.
Dan is like, yeah, that was awesome. Nugent was freaking amazeballs.
The Nuge always is. Fuck.
But yeah, man, seeing Korn for that first time was an experience, man. Them boys, they put on a show. Like, they go the whole set. They never stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, late 90s, early 2000s Korn was the best Korn. Korn nowadays fucking sucks balls.
Well, that was when this was. Was I a senior? Yeah, I was a senior in high school at this one. So we knew somebody at the door. That was the only reason we were there.
Go fucking figure. Joe knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody.
Okay, I'm not going to put this. I'm not going to put this question up because it got messed up. But it's the same question as before. Somebody asking me again. Now that you've gotten Alley Cat, is their oil one of the worst you've ever tried? One more time, we'll go through this again. No, it's not. Why does everybody want me to fight with everybody? Why does everybody want to cause a problem with me and everybody else? Is it like your mission to get me mad?
Yeah.
I know these two fucks like to see me angry, okay? But
you shit in a neighbor's yard. It's always funny.
I don't, again, I was the dog. The dog. I said that was the dog.
In your rampant tirade, how come my dog's going to come shit in your yard? Kind of got dropped to, I'm going to come shit in your yard. How does the dog thing fell off? Ken, I know you're out there. Back me up,
Ken, Johnny, and all of them only heard what they wanted to hear.
No one wants to hear about you shitting in the yard. Nobody.
It's entertaining.
Can be.
It's entertaining. Chris's favorite concert was the Ten Commandments thing.
Once again, fuck you, chef.
Okay, I mean, if we're gonna go that way, Chris, what was Jesus like?
He still owes me $10. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man,
Ken, thank you. Don't put snow on my yard, or I'm gonna shit in yours. There was nothing about a damn dog. It was about
a
Joe
dog.
shitting in someone's yard.
I'm gonna let the dog shit in your yard. That's what it was.
I love how you always shift blame to the dog. It's you. You're the fan
of shitting in your yard. Is it bad that a beard community is about beards? Asking for a friend in Kentucky.
I'm hearing the banjos playing right now.
I guess so. I don't know.
Sheckled.
I don't know. He wants to make it more exciting. I was there. Joe said, "Don't put." I'm gonna shit. It's not what I said. Lies. I want the tape. Lies.
I'm just saying, Joe. A bunch of people are saying the same thing. You're saying something different. I think the problem's you.
Who are you doing hard eyes at? I hope that's not me. That's kind of creepy. I don't know how to respond to this question. I mean,
who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's a beard community. At least it's about fucking beards. Listen, reality, when you really think about the basis of this community, it's about as ridiculous as it can be. It's a bunch of grown men talking about their beards. It's weird. But fuck it. Who cares?
I'm not ever shaving mine. I got a couple chins under here. Nope, they're staying hidden.
Best action star of the 90s. Ooh. Like period action? Or like are we breaking this up? No, we're just going regular action, right?
Seagal.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
fucking
Charlie
Seagal.
Listen, I'm a Seagal fan, but his run keeps him out of the category of all-time best. Sorry. The run, and he had to do it in every damn movie, and it just killed everything he did. It was
Thank
horrible. You know what? I'm going to go and say that it's a tie.
He's going to go Van Damme. Here we go. Get ready, Van Damme.
It's a tie. We're saying action. We're not just saying martial arts here, right? We're saying action.
Schwarzenegger.
So I'm going to say the tie between the two that get the most credit for the division, really, and that's Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger and Stallone.
Yeah. And listen, Schwarzenegger Commando is fantastic, dude. I love Commando. I've watched that movie so many times. It's great. But I mean, there was a lot of great. The 90s was fantastic because those movies were not supposed to be good. That's not the point of the movies.
The 80s and 90s were like the golden age of action movies.
Yes. They didn't need to be good movies.
Like Tango and Cash.
How many bodies can we drop and how much shit can we blow up? That's it. It's like John Wick now.
Yeah. Oh, look. I'm in the backyard in a little freaking gardener shed. They're emptying thousands of rounds at me. I never get hit, but I'm going to come out and start flinging saw blades at you. Okay.
What, True Lies?
Crazy Joe.
Wasn't that Commando?
Clean, bro. I just went to
I
the
think
barber.
he did that in True Lies.
True Lies is fantastic.
True Lies is Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, that's it. Period. Poof. That's it. That dance scene, whole movie, I'm good right there.
Schwarzenegger's got a hit row of hits, literally. Chuck Norris didn't read books. He stares at them until he gets the information he wants. Chuck Norris beat up 10 men using just a fist underneath his chin. Commando, then and now, be ready. Too much of an activist.
I'm partial to Willis.
Ooh, that's a good one too. There's so many, man. And again, it's just most of them really aren't good movies. When you go back and watch them now, it's like, man, this is not good. But they serve their purpose. It's fun.
Schwarzenegger, Stallone,
a little bit.
Willis.
I was there a little bit.
Like, my favorite movie of all time, period, is The First Predator.
Fantastic movie.
I mean, I've seen that movie well over 100 times. I can guarantee you that.
The most awkward handshake in movie history happened in that one. When Carl Weathers and Arnold go to shake hands, and for some reason they lock up and they're both flexing. I'm like, who shakes hands like this?
Son of a bitch.
No. Greatest all-time action movie out of that time with Bruce Willis. Greatest one ever, Hudson Hawk.
Hudson Hawk.
Man's face.
Fantastic. So we travel along, singing our song.
No.
Greatest, stupidest movie ever is Hudson Hawk.
Oh, yeah. Dumbest movie ever made, but I love it. Again, guys, the NGL link, I can't. If I click on it, I'm going to get kicked out of here. I already know what's going to happen. I have never seen Predator. What the fuck, Wiley?
What the fuck, Wiley?
Dude, seriously?
Holy shit.
And then you got to watch the latest one. What's it called? Prey? With the Indian? Yeah. Oh, my God.
That one's actually not that bad compared to the last dog shit they've made.
What, you mean the one with, like, the mental patients?
The Predator or whatever? That was by far the worst fucking movie in the franchise I have ever seen.
Thank you, Artificial Ken. Big Trouble, Little China. 2 girls with green eyes.
Oh, Kurt Russell was a good one, too. He was a good one, too.
The Pork Chop Express.
You got, like, Escape from New York and Escape from L.A.
Okay, Escape from L.A. was retarded. It really was. New York was...
Breakdown with Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell was a good one, too. Mm-hmm. He was flown under the radar too much, I think.
Well, that's because you were in the golden era of action stars and action movies. There were so many at that time. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest here. All respect to the man, Vin Diesel was brought into the wrong era of movie making. If he had been around during that era, I mean,
we never would have ever had to hear "I live my life a quarter mile at a time."
it'd have just been about him blowing shit up and riding cars. Like, they didn't even no lines. Like,
If he would have did more movies like Pitch Black, and
yep.
I mean, even Triple X wasn't that bad.
Nope. Actually, you know what I like his that I think was underrated? I quite enjoyed it, was The Last Witch Hunter. I quite enjoyed The Last Witch Hunter.
I never watched that one.
Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I always was hoping for another one, but they never did it. Favorite stand-up comedians of all time?
Andrew Dice Clay, Carlin, Christopher Titus.
Nobody fucks Dice. Dice does the fucking.
Hickory,
Period.
hickory dock.
Period.
I would say Carlin. Robin Williams was really good.
On coke. Yes. When he sobered up on coke.
What the fuck? Doug Stanhope is good. He's got kind of an outlook on life that I do.
Dude, Sam Kinison was a preacher, and that always weirds me out.
But he's got family. Yeah, no, Dice. Dice has always been one of my favorites. Chris Rock. I grew up on Chris Rock, man. I love Chris Rock. If you've never seen Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker special, is absolutely it's one of the funniest things ever. Like, seriously, that was peak Chris Rock, and he was at his best in that moment. But Dice is, stand-up wise, Dice is always going to be my favorite. And then Eddie Murphy. Even though the Eddie Murphy now, the guy we have now, the family-friendly guy who does things very differently, the Eddie of old, that stand-up Eddie was fucking legendary.
Back when he was on drugs, man.
Woo!
Back when he was on drugs, he was fucking hilarious.
Richard Pryor, come on.
Yep. So, I mean, there's a lot of great ones, man. We've been blessed.
That Pryor had with Chevy Chase on Saturday Night Live, that was legendary, where they sat there hurling insults back and forth at each other, and the network censor was like having a stroke because he wasn't sure when to push the button to like bleep things out. Oh, it was legendary.
But, I mean, from the very first time I ever heard, nobody fucks Dice, Dice does the fucking, okay? And I brought my wife a fucking broom and the whole for Christmas. And all year long, she's fucking angry. And I didn't understand why. And then one day I saw her sweeping it up and she's pushing it into her hand. And I went, oh, I forgot the fucking dustpan. And all year I'm going, just you wait for Christmas, honey. I got it. I'm going to fix this one. I was
Three
hooked.
blind mice.
I
Where
was
the fuck
in.
are they running?
I was in. I've always loved Dice. I always thought he was fantastic. So
Ford Fairlane sucked, but still, I get why he made it.
Joe, give me your top 5 rappers of all time. And the reason this is directed towards me is because I don't believe you two listen to rap.
Rap fucking blows.
So I'm going to go ahead and guess this is my personal top 5, like not who I think is who I would put on the Mount Rushmore. My top 5. So Eminem would be my number 1.
1 through 5.
Eminem would be my number 1. DMX would be my number 2. 3 would be Pac. 4 would be Biggie. And who would I put at 5? I don't even know.
Nelly.
Shit. No, I'm not a Nelly fan. Nope. I was never a Nelly fan.
Oh my God.
I was never Nelly fan. Actually, number 5 would probably be Royce the 5'9". I love Royce too. So that would be my top 5. That's not like me saying those are the 5 greatest. Those are just my personal favorites, guys. I like to listen to the most.
Okay, so, please, you just Googled top 5 rappers. I know you don't listen to rap. That's so outside of your norm.
Yes, he does.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Murphy, Raw, Delirious. Andy Kaufman, yep. Murphy, Chappelle, Farley, Nick Swanson. I'll give you Farley as a comedian, period. His stand-up was so... You know whose stand-up is underrated, by the way? Adam Sandler's. It's
old
not just...
Adam,
it's not...
Old Adam Sandler.
Even the 100% Fresh that he just did, the stand-up tour was fantastic. Now,
No.
what you need to know about Sandler is it's not going to be your standard stand-up act. It's not just him. It's a show. Literally, it's a show. He's going to do some songs. He's going to do some weird skits. Like, he's going to do all kinds of shit. He's going to be all over the place. But it's great.
Hey, 8 Crazy Nights was phenomenal. Yeah, Ken, I bet you blurp out the bad words too. I can just see Ken sitting there in his car rapping and boop, boop.
Mob Deep. Oh, man, Mob. We're not talking groups here. He said favorite rappers, not groups. Or Mob would have been in there. All right. Mob is definitely one of the best.
You never rode the Little John train?
No. Although all credit to him for getting rich for saying 5 words. Good for him. But single. I'm gonna guess that's directed at me because the other yeah, perpetually. Always will be. Look at me. Need I say more? All right, guys.
Unfortunate.
Why does the commission insist on lying every week? Shows me your lack of character.
What the fuck are we lying about?
Who the fuck is who? I don't. You can't find a more brutally honest group than the 3 sitting up here right now.
Lack
Salute
of
to
character.
you, whoever the dumb fuck is who wrote that. There you go.
Like, seriously, I'm curious. What have we lied about? I haven't lied. The people in the chat and that fuckwad are lying about me saying I was going to shit in somebody else's yard. It was going to be the dog. But beyond that,
Conveniently now he's bringing up the dog yet again.
there's no lies. So I don't know what we lied about or what we lie about every week.
I've got to do this. I'm sorry. I've been trying to be good, but I got to do this. If you would like to talk about a liar, please go look at the Kentucky Beardsman, who swore up and down for over a year he had no idea who my motivation way was. And yet, we have an Instagram message release that says he knew the whole time. So for your true and honest and unbiased reviewer, go focus that bullshit there. Get the fuck out of here.
It sounds like and that's what everything that comes from them sounds like. Again, these are the guys that put a picture of an egg over my face and somehow thought it was the funniest thing they had ever done. That was their gotcha moment. They really thought, got him.
Or like them turning me from this color to a bright purple in the red background. Oh my God.
I wish I was famous.
Don't worry, Dan. It'll happen to you too. It took me a while, but I got there. It'll happen to you too. Don't worry.
I think we have room in the Hateful Eight, so come on.
I lied. I said I was thin. Oh, man. Hey, listen. All I can say is if you think we lie every week, I just want to say thank you for watching every week. Sincerely. We appreciate you giving us 2 hours of your night or an hour of your night. Yeah.
Greeter, we got you, bro. Easy. We're getting there.
Last one. Top 5 cents of all time. Personal. Obviously.
Oh, Christ.
Obviously. I understand it would be personal opinion because I don't think anybody can make a definitive top 5 cent list unless they go based off of like sales, maybe like the top 5 highest selling ones of all time.
So personal, Belfast from Chesapeake, Apple Slicks from Johnny Slicks, GI from Ruddy Man. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Sasquatch from Black Rebel. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
I didn't say anything.
And that Fruit Loop smell that Barker's beard had. That was really awesome. That's what got me caught on that Fruit Loop scent list. So those are mine.
Dan's looking at the board. Dan's like, fuck, man, now I got to remember my favorites. Dan's...
Shit.
But as a runner-up, I have to include Backwoods Coffee by Copper Johns that he no longer makes. That was just And True North, you're awesome, bro.
I would have to say
Hanyaker, Hanyaker.
Aspen from Elite. Two-Fisted from Hanyaker. Oh. Black from Detroit.
Aldemir, hope you're feeling better, bro.
Devil's Door from Jolly Old Fat Man. Is that 3?
That was 4, I believe.
You're on 4.
Yeah.
And Amorist from Defined.
Okay. Interesting. You guys have interesting variety of tastes. Yeah, okay.
Black Rebel, Black Rebel, Black Rebel, Black Rebel.
I don't do it that way. I only allow 1 scent to be in the top 5 per company in my brain. Like, it's just the way my brain works.
So Bronco Buster, Black Rebel.
So number 5, I guess, would be a company that's no longer around anymore, but the Tinkerer from the Mana Boys.
Yeah.
I was always a big fan of the Tinkerer, and I still love it to this day. So that would definitely hold my number 5 spot. Number 4 would be Polly's from Copper John's.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you know me. Number 4 would be Polly from Copper John's. Number 3 would probably be, I can't remember the name of it right now. Damn Yankee. Sterling would probably be my number 3. I love Sterling. Again, I'm a cologne guy, and Sterling is a fantastic cologne scent profile.
An Italian cologne guy. Never saw that coming. Never saw that coming.
Just wish it lasted just a little bit longer, but still, really good one. Number 2 would have to be, and it's one that crept up on me, but man, I fucking love it. I really do. Number 2 would be the Sharp Dressed Man from Jay's Beard Essentials. I absolutely love the Sharp Dressed Man. I think it's fantastic, and I'm a big fan of Jay's at this point. I think he makes some great stuff. And number 1 would be the Bronco Buster from Black Rebel.
Called it.
I'm actually all out of it at the moment. I gotta get some more. It's been my favorite from the first day I've tried it. Cash comes very fucking close to dethroning it, but just not quite. Love Cash, but it's not Bronco Buster, man. I loved Bronco Buster so much I coined it the Lawyer Cowboy. Like,
yeah.
So that would definitely be mine. People in the chat put up stuff. Here we go. Holy Grail, Lakeside Locked, Mystery Man, Baited by Elite. Very cool. King's Bounty, Irish Blue, Ruckus, Southern Orchid, Jack Frost, and Dirt Road Therapy. Ken said leather, 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 leather.
Anybody surprised? Anybody. The only person whiter than Ken is like Willie Geist. But still.
Tente, Holy Grail, Lakeside Lodge. Yeah, okay. Brunch on Sundays, Fetty. I've never tried Fetty, says. Deep Pockets by Defined. No Man's Land by Stroke. Cash by Black Rebel. And Talc and Trim by Bloombeards. I got my second bottle of Bronco, but I gotta get that. Yeah, I gotta get another one. I do.
I've heard good things about Bloombeards. Haven't tried them yet.
ESO from T3 is a fucking phenomenal scent too.
I mean, again, we were asked to narrow it down to our top 5, but man, there are some.
It's hard.
It's rough because there are ones that, you know what I mean, and then like, those are the ones I'm enjoying right now. Fall's right around the corner. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be fall here real soon, which means that, like, the Joker from Jay's Beard Essentials is going to come into my rotation a lot heavier because I like that one for the fall. And certain ones from Black Rebel that he's got are going to come more prevalent. And, like, just it really depends on the time, man. Like, but right now, those are the ones that I grab for on the regular. You know what I mean? Like, those are the ones I find myself reaching for more than anything else. Like I said, I'm all out of fucking Bronco Buster at the moment.
I'm
So
shocked. I'm shocked.
what? Then I'm out.
Yeah, I thought you bathed in that crap.
I do. That's why I'm out. What are we not understanding here? Like,
We're good. We're good.
what are we not getting here? But that was the last one, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the amazing questions, even for the fucking jackasses who left the dumb shit. It's amazing to me that you sit there and complain about this and that and people picking on you when all you do is take shots needlessly at everybody else under the fucking sun. By all means, do us all a favor, go somewhere, shut the fuck up, and mind your own fucking business. If you hate our show so much, don't fucking watch. Nobody asked you to be here. Pretty sure that you go out of your way to come over here to watch us just so you can make a question and complain about it. So, I mean, you know, somebody who sits there, watch by us and make sure they don't miss, that's a fan, jackass. Thanks a lot. But we get it. Dan does bring the sex appeal through, so it is rough not to watch us. I understand.
Even when he's dead tired, did you see that eye roll? He's like, I bring the smoke.
Uh-huh.
That's why we paid Dan the big bucks.
I know, right?
And by that, I mean nothing. Nothing. I don't have any money to pay Dan. If I wrote Dan a fucking check, it would bounce before I even got done writing the fucking thing.
I do this pro bono.
Where his charity work, okay, guys? He's that famous on TikTok.
Guys, I see the questions. I cannot answer them, guys. I'm sorry. Please, man, please. If you want to get your question on the show, please have it in before 10:25, I should say. Okay? If you get it in before a certain time, I can get it on.
Diablo Apple Slicks by Johnny Slicks. It's like apple cider and apple pie fucked and had a kid.
Apple. I don't know that I have a lot of Apple ones. I don't think I do.
Moon Stompers is pretty good.
I don't really have anything Apple either.
I am not a big food in your beard fan, if that makes sense. I don't like the food scent profiles. I don't. I want my beard to smell like a fucking apple. I'll just go eat a fucking apple. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not big on that stuff. Okay, fine. I'm a stereotypical fucking Italian. I like to smell like colognes most of the time, okay? Leave me the fuck alone.
Is anybody shocked? He likes to smell like cologne. Just saying.
What did I miss here? And then you put it on your... I missed something here. Dan's going to fall asleep, guys.
Dan's tired. He's been busy. He works hard.
But, yeah, no. So, again, we thank everybody as always. We love the questions, man. Even the fucking stupid ones. Whatever, man. It's filler. It gives us stuff to talk about. It gives me things to say. I want to thank My Motivation Way or Commander
underscore Panhandler.
Whatever the fuck he wants to call himself right now for posting a picture of my body with an egg and saying it looked like chest hair and somehow that being comical to all of them. You know, it shows me that you're all a bunch of fucking 2-year-olds. It also shows me that, you know, in my neighborhood, you'd have gotten slapped by now. I'm not trying to act like a tough guy, but around here, guys like you get smacked. Just saying.
In your neighborhood, they would have got disappeared a while ago.
They don't even get closed-handed. You get open-hand smacked because you're not worth a full fist. Cowards like you who love to hide behind a fake fucking account. He'll write, fake account. Heard that before. It is. That's what you are. Because you don't have the heart to stand on your own and come out. And you've gotten away with it for so long because, for whatever reason, the community didn't rally around each other and protect each other. Why? I don't know. I think it's because so many guys got singled out and were left to fend for themselves that they almost got resentful when somebody else was in a situation like, I'm not going to help them. They didn't help me. What we need to do, and I'm saying this to everybody right now, we need to cut the shit and get it back because it's not that hard. It's really not. These fucking morons aren't doing shit. I promise you. Go check it out every day, anytime you want. They're not doing a fucking thing that really matters that should affect anybody. We need to get it back to the way it was because I fucking miss being able to just turn on a live stream and have fun. I miss seeing all you fucking weirdos in 15 live streams a week.
Yep.
And the fact that somehow that never got boring. Even though we had all seen each other an hour before in somebody else's live stream, the next live stream was still entertaining and we still all fucked around and had fun. And it's not hard because these guys aren't even legitimate bullies. They're fucking cyber tough guys who think that putting an egg on somebody's fucking face is the greatest comedy joke of all time. That's what we're dealing with here, okay? This is the kind of comedy that fourth graders came up with to make fun of new kids in the school. That's what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, all good, bro. No worries. So, all I'm saying is we can fix this if we really want to. And it's never going to be back to the way it was once upon a time. But we can fix it to where things are at least somewhat salvageable. And we can start doing things the right way. And by the right way, I mean whatever the fuck way we decide to do it. What we need to stop worrying about is the opinion of a couple of fucking idiots. That's what we need to stop worrying about.
Ellie, knock that shit off. Don't. I don't care what somebody's telling you and putting in your head. Don't listen to it. You got my number, girl. If you need it, I'm there.
Ellie, please reach out if you need to talk to somebody. Please. Okay? And guys, check on Ellie when you can. But yeah, no. On that note, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up because I need to go take a shower and all that good stuff. It's only 12 o'clock at night over here. That's all. I want to thank all of you guys. Well, actually, you know what? Dan, I want to thank you, sir, for busting your ass, doing all your fucking hard work, and then still coming to join us on the show, even though you are fucking dog tired and it's easy to see. So thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
He's like, now pay me my money, you bastards.
Oh.
Guys, please check on Ellie, okay? Seriously, guys, reach out to Ellie. Make sure she's all right. Old man, congratulations on making it another week. You defy the odds every time. Anything you want to add before we wrap it up? You or Dan, actually. I don't think Dan has shit to say because he's just like, Joe, end this fucking show. I'm tired.
I'll make it really quick for Dan. Look, tune in Tuesday on my channel. I'm launching a brand new live stream, something I've never done before. I'm excited about it and scared about it. It's going to be totally different. So please tune in for the premiere episode this Tuesday.
Yeah, tune in. Okay. Now, I want to thank everybody. All the questions we always get. It's not lost on us how cool it is that on a Thursday night at 10:30 at night, you fucking guys all decide to come hang out here with us. It's never lost on us, okay? It's not something we take for granted. We appreciate it. We enjoy this. We enjoy coming in here and chopping it up with you guys. Some of the questions we get are absolutely fucking hysterical. Some of the reoccurring jokes that happen on here are fantastic. The conversations that get led to at times are great. So we enjoy this as much as we hope you guys enjoy watching it. And as long as that continues to happen, we'll keep doing this. I don't think any of us are even thinking about calling it quits anytime soon because we're having too much fun doing the show. I had a ton of dental shit going on, and because of that, a lot of things I wanted to do kind of got put on the back burner. I am kind of in the middle of it's not done, but I'm in a lull right now, if you will. So I figured what better time to start making content again than now. So I will have a video coming out next week. What
Oh
it's
my God.
about, you'll find out next week. But there will be a video coming out next week. It will be on my channel, and it will be Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. So
I'm calling it now, Black Rebel. Calling it now.
I will have a video coming out in the channel. The first one I've done in almost 2 years. That's right, 2 years. It's been about that long. So
You still have
hopefully-
more subscribers than somebody.
hopefully I listen, I hope we can get me there. I would love it. I really would. Hopefully you guys still rock with me, watch the content, have a good time. I appreciate all you guys. I really do, because if you guys weren't around, I probably would have stopped the shit a long time ago. So thank you guys for being amazing and for supporting everything we do. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, the fuck out of here and go do something productive with your life. We'll see you later.